All right, so today is June 22nd, 2026. I didn't read at all in the last week, and it was by choice mostly. Yeah, because I've been reading for so long, but I'm ready to start again. We're starting from front to back this time. I've tried it before and I got bored, and then I switched to the version I did before, and now I'm doing it front to back. So yeah, let's begin this journey, and hopefully it's not too boring because I remember the Old Testament was very boring at certain points, but I also felt like the Old Testament was more entertaining at certain points, though too. So you know it is what it is, but I mean definitely more boring than it was entertaining at certain points. But yeah, let's get to the daily quote of the day. All right, the verse of the day for Monday, June 22nd, 2026. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Okay, so the Lord will keep you from all harm. Pretty self-explanatory. He will watch over your life. I mean, yeah, we all know that ultimately. This one's kind of more confusing though. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, and both now and forevermore. Let's read the thoughts on today's verse. Okay, so basically it's just saying that he'll never leave us, forsake us. He's always with us and we're never alone, which is honestly so reassuring because when I'm at my lowest, I just remember that God's right there on my shoulder or right behind me or right with me. He's always with me no matter what. And God will never disappoint you, and He's always someone you can count on. So shout out God for real. Number one. All right, let's get into the reading. I haven't talked at all yet, and basically I'm on page 6, so not much has happened. But it's just talking about how God created, how there was light and darkness, and then He made day and night, and the expanse which is heaven, and the seas and the plants and vegetation. About Him creating creatures, seeds. So yeah, there's not much to talk about right now, so I'm pretty much just yapping. But yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to talk. I actually have just an interesting thought pop into my mind. And it says, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness," and God is all seeing, all knowing. He's all everything. But I wonder if He knew, because I believe that He can see the future. Know everything that would happen with humans, because we are so flawed and disgusting and horrible at times. I wonder, like, I know it's hard to, I don't know, because I imagine He knew. I wonder what he thought of that. I don't know. Just random question, a random thought, I guess. All right, and that's all I'm reading for today. I only read Genesis 1. Yeah, it was 5 minutes long, so I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, starting this new journey. God bless you guys. See you in the next part of this video, I guess. All right. Well, this one's during stream. Last 10 minutes of my stream, so yeah, no one's in chat though. So
She took of its fruit.
I wonder if, because God's all knowing, and He knows everything. And I've read through this before, but I don't remember if it addresses it. Um, but did God know that the devil would try to tempt Adam and Eve? I wonder. I mean, surely He did. I'm sure He did. But yeah, I
And
don't know.
ate.
He did know, but if He let it play out to see if Adam. Yeah, true, Bonnie. But He knew what would happen though, because if He's all knowing, He already knows everything. So then that would mean that He knows what's going to happen. Know that He knew, but that also means that He knew that what would happen. But I guess that goes into free will because He gave them free will. So I guess it's a combination of He wanted to exercise free will and see what would happen. I guess ultimately, only one person knows. Great minds think alike, Bonnie. And this part also confused me because whenever I imagine God, to be honest, Adam would have never ate the fruit if his wife never told him to. I agree. Probably not, but I don't know Adam personally. It confuses me because whenever I think of God, I just think of like a disembodied voice. Like I never really think of him in a body. But in this, he's walking through the garden, which means that he has a body. But he also asks, "Where are you?" But he's omnipotent, I think the word is. He knows all. So he already knows where they are. So why did he ask, "Where are you?" Holy smokes. Not gonna lie, I don't remember a lot of this part. Like it talks about the Lord saw that wickedness of man was the Lord was saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and every intention of the thought in his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord regretted that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him to his heart. Yeah, I don't remember him talking about that. So I guess God did regret it, at least at first. I don't know if I've said this previously in this video or not yet, but I've already read all this on video and just in general. So I'm not sure what to talk about. So this video might generally be 3 minutes to talk about because I've already read it. Okay, so now this Tower of Babel stuff I've definitely heard of before multiple times throughout my life, but I'm not understanding it. And sure how well my audio was picked up right there, but yeah, I guess I'll see. But it says now the whole earth had one language and the same words. And as people migrated from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and settled there. There they said to one another, come, let us make bricks and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone and bitumen for mortar. Then they said, come, let us build ourselves a city and a tower, with its top in the heavens, and let us make a name for ourselves, lest we be dispersed over the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of man had built. And the Lord said, behold, there are only one people, and they all have one language, and this is the beginning of what they will do. Oh my gosh, I'm such a terrible reader, bro. Behold, they are one people, and they have all one language, and this is only the beginning of what they will do. And nothing that they propose to do now will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language so that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord dispersed them from there over the face of all the earth, and they left off building the city. Therefore its name was called Babel, because the Lord confused the language of the earth. And from there the Lord dispersed them over the face of all the earth. Okay. So first off, what's wrong with them doing that? Like I know I've definitely heard that the Tower of Babel was built there and it was like disrespectful to God because they were trying to reach heaven or something like that. But it doesn't say anything about that. And also, why would you confuse their language? Like, I feel like that could have solved if you didn't do that. It could just prevented a lot of problems. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just confused about that part. And second off, I was thinking of doing instead of just talking about my questions and stuff like I usually do, just starting to read straight, like read it out loud. So then my videos would go all the way up to an hour, and it would just be me reading, well, like reading it out loud. But then I just tried to read out loud right there, and I'm like, maybe not. Also, I look like an unk right now, but that's okay.